Ice Age. Now, this movie is a really funny film, which, you know, came out back in 2002, which stars, you know, Ray Romano as Manny the Mammoth. Which, you know Ray Romano from, everybody loves Raymond. Guy with a big honker nose, talk about his nose like Squidward. That's why they pick him to be May the mammal. I mean, not the mammal, the mammoth. He always talks out of his nose. Like, you know, even perfect to voice a mammoth. Because mammoth has big trunks, he got a big nose. Perfect. And Sid is voiced by John Leguizamo. And he fits the voice perfectly, but the way he talks is like hilarious. Hey, he talks like that, like it's hilarious. Like that, he got that whisp or something. When he talks, man, that's like funny as fuck. And Diego is voiced by Dennis Leary from Rescue Me, you know, what's other shit. And he does a pretty good job voicing the character, Diego. Like, I really like these characters in this movie, you know. This whole story's about, you know, these three guys are, you know, they're dysfunctional, you know, they didn't get along with each other yet and all that because they don't like each other until later on they grew on each other because of this one baby they gotta bring back to this tribe. Because before, Diego wants to bring the child to his saber-tooth gang so he could eat him for dinner. But later on he changed his mind, he started having a heart, and he actually cares about the kid. After doing all those peekaboos with him. Well, scary peekaboos. And all that other shit. So that's the whole story. It's about bringing back the child back to the tribe, which is a very interesting story. You know, this is like one of those movies that has that serious tone, but has funny comedy in it. I like those films when they have that type of serious tone and that comedy mixed together. Look at these animated cartoon kids films that like that these days. Everything now today is just a lot softer, a lot more boring and stuff, not really interesting writing of a fucking story and what it used to be. Now it's just not really the same now. It's not really the same now. Back then, yeah, they had great cartoons, the way they've written it, it's well written. Like this right here, this movie Ice Age. Oh yeah, you can't forget about Scrat. Scrat is that thing is mixed with a squirrel and a rat. That's what they call him, Scrat. And he, you know, the scenes where he shows him trying to get the acorn, most of the time it fails. Most of the time he tries to get the acorn. And that's supposed to be his gimmick. He sucks ass to try to get an acorn. Which I find that pretty funny. I actually like those scenes with Scrat. I thought it was pretty funny. And there's other scenes that fight with those dodo birds. That's like one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Doom on you. Doom on you. Like, that shit's funny as shit. And they got in fucking, like, Sid turns into like a fucking football player or something with a watermelon. You know, it's fucking dumbass. They're fucking slamming the fucking board on the ground. And they do that for the kid. And the motherfucker slams it on the ground. They're like, damn it, Sid. But the kid was still eating anyway, so. I was like, you're a fucking dumbass, Sid. Like the one scene, fucking Sid had the baby when he was in the mud bath with these other fucking sloth chicks. He like hanging out with them and shit. Hey, my child, and then fucking the rhinoceros show up ready to beat his ass after he came back to bring the kid back. Well, he couldn't bring the kid back. Fucking Manfred took him back. Tell him to stop fucking around. The rhinos was sitting there ready to beat his ass while he's screaming like a woman. Because they fucked up his the dandelion they were about to eat or something. They were about to fucking drop him. Then fucking I think Diego or Manfred had to fucking defend him. Oh no, wait. No, that's what happened. Fucking he put his head in Diego's mouth after he kicks him in the ass. Just to piss him off, he put his head in his mouth because he said that's his food, so it's the only way to get those other guys off his ass. So, you know, fucking Sabers don't fuck around. Yeah, so yeah, they saw all dysfunctional with each other, especially with Manny and Sid. You know, they didn't really. Wait, Sid tried to get along with Manny in the beginning, but you know, Manny's like, you know, fuck off and shit like that, you know. He still hang around with him, just like with Shrek, you know. The donkey, he kept hanging around until he liked him. Same thing. You know, I like both movies. Then later on, they had to go through some slippery slides and shit like that. They're having a fun time. Well, mostly like fucking, all of a sudden out of nowhere, Diego's having fun. Yeah, let's do that to round two. You know, like, fucking, they're like pissed off and shit. I'm like, oh, okay. They're like mad as fuck. Plus, there's that, they went to that fucking Ice Age museum thing or something like that inside that cave with all these frozen animals and shit. You got Sid's evolution. This movie is pretty good, man. Especially the serious films where, you know, fucking, you know, Diego turns different sides to fight the Sabretooth family and shit because he wants some jackasses. He want to eat that kid, so he decided, you know, he turns soft, he starts fighting them and shit. Everyone thought he was dead, and turns out he was fine at the end. Yeah, that would have sucked if he actually got killed or some shit, because he was a pretty good character. So. But I don't think this Ice Age quote-unquote franchise should have been a franchise. It should have been a one-off movie. We need to turn this to a fucking franchise. At all. Like those movies are ridiculous. The Ice Age, The Meltdown, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Those other ones I never even heard of before. I didn't know they even existed. Collision Course, Continental Drift. Like, it should have just been 3. Why is there 5 of them? Does anyone even know that there's like 4 and 5? I don't think you even know those even exist, to be fair. I don't know, probably only like 3 or 2 exist, probably. Like, especially, I didn't like those characters in Meltdown. I didn't like the Manfred's love interest. I didn't like those 2 lemurs with her. I didn't like those characters. And then like that character from friggin' Dawn of the Dinosaurs, like that eye patch lemur, where the hell that guy was. I just didn't like those characters. Like, this ends after the first movie. The whole love interest crap ruined it in the second movie. Should have been this one movie. It's one Ice Age movie, that's it. It should have been no more. But you know how these fucking companies be like, to make sequels after sequels. You don't need any more sequels. Like, I don't like any of the sequels, to be fair. I don't like the first movie. The first movie was a classic. We need to turn it into a fucking franchise. Like, nobody even knows what even exists 4 and 5. Nobody don't even know. What's a Collision Course? Nobody don't even knows what that is. Well, there's 5 of them? There's only 2 or 3 of them. There's 5? I'd be the same way, because I was like, what the fuck, there's 5 of them? There's only like 3. Like, I don't even know nobody even knows, like, 4 and 5 even exist. I 100% think so. I don't think anyone even cares about those. Those movies are like probably very forgettable, probably. Which probably is, because no one probably even knows those. Probably are very forgettable films. I didn't know what it was even about. I think the whole was about pirates or something I read here. Collision Course, I don't know what the hell that is about. Like, those new characters after the first movie is like, we need those characters. Every time these companies make new characters, it don't make them the right characters at all. They don't. It has to be a love interest, or be some corny, goofball, cringe character. It's not funny. Like the first 3 characters were in the first movie. That's unnecessary. Hey, if you guys want me to review those movies or sequels, I don't mind it. I don't mind reviewing the sequels. You probably not like what I'm going to say about them, but I don't mind reviewing the sequels, to be fair. If you guys want me to review the sequels, I'll do it. I don't mind reviewing the sequels. Like I said, this Ice Age should never turn into a fucking franchise. Just like the Cars movies. Don't even turn that into a franchise. These companies are very greedy, want to make money off these fucking things. I heard like the newest thing coming out next year for Ice Age is that pirate fucking animal thing, the eye patch. You get a spin-off fucking show about him. Like, who cares about that guy? I don't know who cares about him. The only people who actually care about is Manny, Sid, and fucking Diego. No one really cares about. I mean, if you're like a really big fan of Ice Age, you really care about those three. Like, you don't even care about the other characters. I heard a few are fans about the movie The Meltdown, though. If you are fans of that film. But after that, I don't know. So, you know, the first one was 7.5. The Meltdown is like, what's the rating of the Meltdown? 6.8. Dawn of the Dinosaurs, that's like a 6.9, so not higher than the second movie. Continental Drift is 6.5, so when, oh my god, Nicki Minaj and Drake, oh fucking god. Collision Course is 5.7, so that's even worse than the other one. And that one has Josh Peck in that one. Funny thing is, fucking Jennifer Lopez was in it. The other one kind of would drift him in Collision Course. Like, we need all these freaking unnecessary sequels. This is just one movie. We need all of these fucking films. This is silly. Like I said, people probably forgot all about the 4 and 5. People don't probably know they even exist, or it's very forgettable. But like I said, I don't mind reviewing the sequels of the Ice Age films. I don't mind it. You guys want me to do it, I'll do it. I don't mind it. But this film is a real classic film, the first one. None beats the first one. The other ones, not so much. It's just, those ones are downgrades from this one. The other ones probably have a lesser serious tone, just like the other ones, like Ninja Turtles 1990. After that film, the second one is like more goofy. Then, you know, have a serious tone like the first movie did. There's that one scene in the first movie they had to run from that fucking volcano and shit. It was like, oh, hot lava and shit. They gotta get the fuck out of there. That was some crazy ass scene. But anyways, yeah. We need no fucking those sequels. You know? We need those fucking sequels.